The never miss twice rule comes from James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits. It is a simple but powerful idea for staying on track with any habit. The rule states that missing one day is a mistake, but missing 2 days in a row is the start of a new bad habit. One miss is an accident. Two misses send a signal to your brain that this habit might be optional, so we might as well do without it. The problem with this stems from the fact that most people treat a single miss as prove that they are not cut out for this. They look at their broken streak and decide the whole experiment has failed, so they walk away from it entirely. This reaction comes from a deeper belief that anything less than perfect is worthless, but perfect is a fantasy. It does not exist in real life. What does exist is your ability to get back on track faster than you fell off. A single missed day is just a bump in the road. A second missed day is a detour, and detours have a funny way of becoming your new route if you're not careful. One day you skip your morning run because you're tired. The next day you skip again because you have a busy schedule. By the third day, running no longer belongs to your daily life. It becomes a memory of something you used to do. The never miss twice rule stops that slide before it gains any more speed. Applying the rule starts with how you define a miss. A miss is any day where you do not perform your habits at the minimum level. That minimum level should be laughably small. For reading, it might be just one page. For exercise, it might be just one push-up. For writing, it might be just one sentence. This low bar makes it nearly impossible to miss a day entirely. But life happens. You get sick, you travel, or you simply run out of time. On days like this, you miss, and that is fine. The real application happens the very next day. When you wake up after a missed day, your only job is to do the habit. I'm talking about you doing just the minimum. Just one page, just one push-up, or just one sentence. This does two things. It breaks the streak of misses before it becomes a pattern. And it reboots your identity as someone who shows up. You're not just the person who gave up. You are the person who got right back to it. To make this work better, you need to separate your evaluation from your action. Your emotions will tell you that you blew it, that you're lazy, that this habit is clearly not for you. Those feelings are very loud, but they are also very useless. What is useful is the simple fact that you missed and why you missed. You missed because you stayed up too late, or you had a stressful meeting, or your kid got sick. That information has value. It tells you exactly where your system broke down. So you look at that breakdown and you adjust. You move your workouts to the morning. You put your book on the nightstand instead of your desk. You set an alarm, but you do not let that information become an excuse to skip again. You use it to plan your next move. The rule does not care about your guilt. It only cares about your next action. Guilt keeps you replaying the past. Action moves you into tomorrow. And once you start treating misses as data and making those small adjustments, you need a way to capture that data consistently. A simple calendar works for marking days done or missed, but it does not force you to ask the deeper question. A dedicated journal does a better job. Pushes you to engage with your progress on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. A daily check asks if you completed your habits today. A weekly check asks what got in your way and how you fixed it. A monthly check asks if your minimum standard is still realistic or if it needs to change. This kind of structured reflection turns your missed days into a roadmap for improvement rather than a source of shame. That is exactly why I created a 90 days consistently challenge journal. It is built around the never miss twice rule. The journal has a simple layout for each day. You write your habit as done or missed. If you miss, the next day's page has a special prompt that asks you to commit to your minimum action. This prompt is your reset button. It stops the spiral before it starts. With this journal, you find the weekly routine checks are very useful. Every 7 days, you review your misses. You look for patterns. Did you miss every Tuesday because of a late meeting? Then you can plan for that Tuesday by doing your habit first thing in the morning. You also celebrate your win. You see how many days you completed your habits and how many times you recovered from a miss. This builds confidence. The monthly routine check is your bigger picture here. You look at your overall consistency score. This is simply the number of days you did your habit divided by the total days. A score above 90% is excellent, but more importantly, you look at your longest miss streak. If you never miss 2 days in a row, you're winning. The journal makes this data visible at a glance, so you do not have to guess how you're doing. You can see it. The beauty of the never miss 2 rule is that it lowers the stakes. You do not need to be perfect, you just need to be quick. Quick to forgive yourself, quick to take action, quick to return to your minimum habits. This is much easier than trying to never miss at all. Perfectionism is the enemy of consistency. It makes one miss feel like a catastrophe, which leads to more misses. The rule removes that pressure. So here's how you apply it to the new habits you're already working on. Define your minimum version of that habit, like 1 minute of meditation, 1 page of reading, 1 set of stretches, or 1 sentence of writing. Whatever it is, make it so small that you cannot say no. Then commit to doing that minimum every single day. And when you miss, do not panic. Do not bargain with yourself. Do not promise to do double tomorrow. Just wake up the next morning and do your minimum. That is it. If you want to take it further, grab the 90 Days Consistently Challenge Journal. It is available on Amazon. It gives you the structure to apply this rule without thinking. The daily, weekly, and monthly checks are already laid out for you. You just fill in the boxes. It turns a fuzzy concept into a concrete practice. And after 90 days, you will have hard proof that you can stick with anything. 1 miss is an accident. 2 misses is a choice. Choose to never miss twice. Before I go, if you need to get the journal, the link to get it is in the description box. And until next time, see ya.